Hello, it's Stephanie with Coffee Paper Scissors. I am going to be trying to make some wonky houses out of scrap paper. I looked last night for a video to see just how easy it is. You guys, it's really easy. Of course, I say that and I haven't tried it yet, so I'm really nervous about it. I've been putting the video off all day long. It's already past 1 o'clock in the afternoon and still haven't done it. So I'm like, okay, I'm going through a couple, I went through a couple of the things that I had cut out, and you know, there are lots of things to choose from. So for inspiration. So the video that I found was, I think it was Treasure Books, and I will try to find the video again because I think it was from a couple of years ago, and I'll link it below. She does it so quickly. So it really is easy, but I think that's kind of with practice. And like I said, I haven't done it at all yet. I just dug through and found some different scraps, and I wasn't going for any certain look or color, so I just have a little bit of everything in here. Oh yay, I'm gonna be making a big old mess. I just know it. So this one looks really easy. So I thought maybe we would start with something like that. Oh, also, I didn't mention yesterday, I'm not sure when this video is going to go up, but yesterday I uploaded the video showing this kit, and there was white around it. My printer doesn't print borderless, so that's why there was white around it. So if your printer prints borderless, then, you know, it'll be good. So I cut all the white off of it, and it made them look even better. And then I coffee dyed them, so the back of them has a little something to them. I really like this one. I was thinking maybe we could try something like that also. So let me just kind of just scoot these out of the way, give us something to look at while I've got messes going on. But like I said, let's try this. And I'm thinking that there are so many colors in this, so I'm just gonna go for it. But I'm thinking that I want this to be maybe, the base of it to maybe be 3-ish or so inches, because I want it to be able to go into a pocket, and a pocket, so maybe like 4, because a pocket's gonna be 4.5 to 5 inches, maybe 3/4. I don't know. Let me pull out my, this way I'll just have it here for kind of general information, just to kind of look. So it's Natasha at Treasure Books, right? So when she was doing it, she was just kind of cutting. So let's go for 3.5. And of course we don't want to be real tall either, because it needs to fit in on a page. So let's see. Move that out of the way. And remember, these are wonky houses, so I'm going for wonky. So that is about 3.5 at the base. It's about 3 and almost 4 inches at the top of it. That's fine. So let's see if I can find something that's, you know, decent color to go with that. That's, I mean, like, it's terrible, isn't it? It's really bad, but I want to try it. I don't know. I don't know if I can do that one. Maybe we'll do this one instead. Okay, so I want the roof to come out over the house a little bit. So let's see. We're just going to go here. I'm going to get it started by just going, you know, straight up. Get that out of the way. All right. I want all the width of that, but then I'm going to go maybe a little bit farther up. I don't know. I don't want it to be too crazy big. And then I don't know. It'd be nice if I could just kind of fold it over and, you know, copy it. But we don't want to copy it, right? It has to be wonky. This is hard for me, you guys. This is really hard for me, I have to admit. Let's see, we want it angled. And then up. It doesn't have to be to a point. I don't have to. See how this one kind of goes up to a point and then there's a tree. It doesn't have to be a point. That's a really ugly roof. That's a really ugly roof, guys. Let's see. There's too much of it. Okay. Oh, I see. I put too many in. There wasn't all that. It was just one little. Okay, we'll do that. Stick with me, guys. It's going to be fabulous. If not, I won't show you. How about that? So if you're watching this, that means stick with me for sure, because it's going to be fabulous. Okay, we're going to go with that. Let me get this out of the way. I'm just throwing away the extras. Just throwing it away. Okay. Now he has on here a little extra. So you know how it's like a 2-story. So that's not actually the roof. It's the 2nd story. And then that's the roof stuff. So let's see what I have. I do have some wood paper over here. How am I going to do this? If I do this, maybe, let me just try. I'll just do this. Let's see what happens. Oh my goodness. So stressful. I want it to kind of follow the shape. I mean, kind of, right? This, it's going to be great. I'm just going to tell us, I'm telling us that the whole time. So before I turn my camera on, I always make sure, I go and I open up Reels on Facebook to see if, all right, okay, to see how loud my microphone is up, because I've found that, oh my gosh, I've found that if my microphone is up while I'm watching Reels, you know, then you guys can hear me better. I don't have people complaining that I'm not talking loud enough. So I went, that is so tall. So that is crazy tall, you guys. Way too tall. So I checked my microphone and there was a video of some guy. He's like, so my mom got a picture of a rose from my sister, and how she's talking about how beautiful this picture of the rose is that she drew. And I just want my mom to know that I can do it too, or that I'm better, or something like that. So he finds a Bob Ross video, and let me measure. And he makes this Bob Ross video. It's pretty funny. It was giving me the giggles right before coming on. Oh, you guys, it's good, right? It's supposed to be good. I don't know. Is it terrible? I'm afraid it's terrible. I just feel like it's way too big. But the ones that Natasha made, they were big like this too, and they looked really good when she was done. So I don't know what I'm worried about. Okay, Let me get some of these things out of the way. Let's put a door on. How about a green door? See how much bigger the house is compared to the roof in this, right? It's a problem. Okay, so we're gonna make a door that is about maybe that tall, and it's gonna be hopefully, you guys, I didn't just kind of go out of camera altogether. Okay, and then we will put around it more of this wood. Oh, maybe it'd be fun to have it going in this direction. I've got a little bit of, you know, when you tear it out of the paper pack and that edge I have down there, I need to cut that part off. I don't like it. So the guy's Bob Ross painting, honestly, for a first painting, I mean, yeah, it was terrible, kind of like what I'm doing here, but good at the same time. It's really, and he put on it, he signed it, "I'm better," which I thought was kind of funny. It might have been better to have something like bright around it, because it's blending in too much, isn't it? We'll use that other door on a different house. How about that? I'm probably only going to get one done. It's ridiculous. I'm so slow. All right. There's a little something up here. There's a little something up here. Doesn't have to be exactly the same. Let's see what we can do. Oh, I have something. So I have this. What happens if let me get a different paper punch. Yes. I don't think it's big enough though. No, I need my 1-inch one. Hold on just a sec. Sorry, guys. And I usually know right where it is. It's probably on my desk. Here it is. Okay. I don't want to use too much of the same thing, you know. What other color can we use? Some orange would be good. I don't think I have any orange paper out here. Okay, we'll do this. So it's kind of just an awkward oval shape. I can do awkward, I think. I probably should have done it with the music, excuse me, the music going in the correct direction. It won't turn. like it. Maybe I like this over to the side so then this can be in the center. Oh, I'll do 2 of these. I'll do 2 of them. Yay! Okay. That's good, right? Perfect. And we can make a little chimney coming out of the top. Where's my, there they are. Might just have a couple chimneys ready to go. How about that? I'll leave one for up there. Oh, it's got a chimney. Okay. This is good. This is good. All right. We're going to, how am I going to move this? Let me get a piece of paper. I'm thinking if I do some of them and put them aside, and then I'll stop the video and ink and stuff like that and then show you. So that's put together. And oh yeah, that's a chimney. Maybe that could be part of something also. Let's try another shape. So we did this one-ish. I mean, I really like this, right? What do I have? I feel like it needs to be, like the base could be this. Couldn't it? Okay. Move that out of the way. I don't need that white paper either. Okay. And I've lost my ruler. Okay, so we're just gonna go for it. Okay, that's not at all the same. Doesn't it look like the beginning of SpongeBob's house? I mean, it's not a pineapple, but it could be. Okay, so now we want a roof with something. What do we have? I mean, it doesn't have to be, you know, these colors. It can be something else entirely. So let's see what I have over here. I was wanting it to be a little bit more exciting. You know what? I don't care for stripes. How about you guys? I try and I just can't. I've got some, where did it go? Checker. Oh my goodness, that is gaudy. I want something that color. Do I have anything in my pile? Well, I have something that doesn't have any color to it. I mean, design to the stuff. That's not like a color that I would use a lot of, but I feel like it would go well with the music paper. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not supposed to think so much about it, am I? I'm supposed to just do it. Here. I mean, this is going to be like not so exciting. I have a feeling. I don't know. Let's see. If I do something like this. It's going to be too big, right? It would be good if I got the peak in the right spot, wouldn't it? Just do something, Stephanie. Quit it. Oh, you guys, it's confusing my eyes really bad. I'm just going straight down. We'll figure it out. Get that out of the way. So yeah, you guys go and watch Natasha at Treasure Books because she made it look real easy. So if I start, I just want it kind of cut in a, you guys, I don't know. It's terrible, isn't it? Okay, so it's coming like this, kind of. I might have to throw this one out. Tell me not to. Just tell me to keep going. I'm going to cut a little of that off because it has... Now, if I really built that house in real life, you know, it might just look like this. This is so wide. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be so wide. We're going to go chop and chop. Okay. Good grief. Yeah, really use up your scraps or make a whole bunch more. Trash. We're going to take this and make a thing. A little bit smaller and a little bit more narrow. Yeah, the proportions are just not right, are they? Let me get another hole punch. This one is a 3/4 inch. And I don't know where it's going to end up because, you know, I should have, so there's a trick. Do you know the trick? There's a trick. If I can find my little, here it is. If you put it on something, like it has a notepad, a sticky note, I still don't really know where it is because I can't see inside of there, but hey, there we go. Perfect. But it needs to be clear back there, doesn't it? I really want to put a window in it, but I don't have like rectangles or anything like that. I don't have that kind of punch. What do you guys think? Where did that paper go? The wood paper. Here's some more of it. This, I don't know. This was from a journal I was making a long time ago. I probably cut that out to use the outer parts of it. How long do we want this? About a little bit longer. It's way too big. I already know it's way too big. Gigantic. I'm going to leave some of the white space so there's dark on either side. What a mess. See now how to get that out of the center? I don't have a small square to be able to punch it out of the center. I mean, maybe an X-Acto knife. I'm not really wanting to pull out an X-Acto knife for this. Let's see. Again, it needs to be in the back. It needs to have something. And then I have just some plain black cardstock. Get at least a straight line there. It's probably too thick. What do you guys think? I don't know. Let's see if I put this here and maybe two more of them. I'm gonna have to get another little strip of way too thin in comparison to the other. Okay. Okay, just, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. And now we need a door. And the door is going to be blue, black, green, this color, with this color. I don't know. I'm probably a whole bunch of times not working in camera, and I'm really sorry about that. So I don't know how a lot of people, I think, watch themselves as they're making videos, but I don't. I just have my phone set up right here, and then it's not attached to anything to be watching myself. So that's why you get what you get. Here is this that can go around the edge, I think, for just a little bit of contrast. Of course, the doors can also be square, rectangle. Okay, so, you know, I don't know. I don't know how this is going to turn out. I feel like it needs something to go with this. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to manage that. Let's see. I want something to kind of follow the line. Oh gosh, you guys, I'm probably out of camera. I'm sorry. Let's see. Okay, I'm just gonna, I can make it thinner when I'm done. And I feel like this side needs to be fatter. I feel like I was not quite getting it. Where did I just fling my roof to? Here it is. It's very much the same color, but, you know, let's see. But I can ink things to make it better. I'm just going to cut a little bit more of this off on either side. And then how wide is it? It's still this is too much. It's too much, I tell you. I'm not saying anything. I'm sorry. I'm really concentrating here. I just don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. Maybe it'll be fine once I do things. I don't know. I don't know what you guys think, but we're going to leave it at that. And let me see how much time. Yeah, 35 minutes. I'm going to stop the video. I am going to, I just wish I had some different color there, but I don't. I'm going to ink and do some sewing. See you in a minute. Okay, as always, it's been forever, at least half an hour. And I've played around a little bit. One of the things that I did before starting the video was I took a bunch of my paper punches and I cut a bunch of different just designs from my paper punches, thinking I could add them. Of course, I can't to a curved one, in my opinion, except for maybe at the bottom, but I don't want to do that. So I've been playing around with this. I think I'm going to add that one to this. Okay, so on this one, I'm going to add a giant butterfly to it, you know, because it doesn't have to be in proportion when it's a wonky house, does it? Okay, what I did, I went ahead and glued my little, you know, slats for the panes for the window down, and I sewed here, and then I also outlined it with a marker. I'm just going to put a little glue here. I thought I would be able to get done with probably 4 of these in a video, and I will get done with 2. Isn't that ridiculous? But I guess it's okay. I sewed around the door. Oops, I did that one differently. I added a brad for the knob. And I have some Tim Holtz flower pieces. There was a particular flower from one of his die cut sets that I have had forever and could not manage to use. And so I've used bits and pieces of it to put next to the door. Obviously this door isn't meant to be opened because there are flowers in the way. And then I took another one of it, so it's like there's a little flower tree on one side and a flower bush on the other side. Actually, I think I meant it to go, I must have meant it, oops. How did I mean for it to go? I think I meant for it to go like this. I have a paper towel up there that is sitting, my glue is sitting on it. Okay. And now I sewed here and here, and I'll tell you why. It's because I'm going to, and I also shortened it. I kept shortening it and kept shortening it. Well, I shortened it even more. And, you know, changed the angles of the cuts I was making. So I think that's fine. Doesn't that look better? So let's add some glue just to the top here. I didn't want to glue my window down until I had the roof down, so I kind of knew where it was all going to go. Okay, so we'll put glue not quite to the ends. And I'm going to back these, so at some point it'll all be glued down and it'll be fine. Okay, and now we'll glue this down. I definitely want to make more of these, but I'm going to have to get better at it in order to make another video. I don't know. Sometimes I see people put up videos of doing the same things 2 times in a row, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I should do that. Anyway, it's going to be, I'm going to attach it to something and sew around it. Oh, I wanted to add, so it's like a Jurassic butterfly. If you think about your butterfly being, I don't know, a third of the size of your door, that's a big butterfly. These little things here, I don't want to say what they are because I'll say it wrong. Antennae, antenna, those things. Those end things. It's going to just be kind of coming off the window. Okay. 1. We will glue the door down. That should be easy enough. So I sewed around the door. I gave it a brad doorknob as well. Brads always remind me of Sunday school when I was a kid, because inevitably you would add a brad so something would, what is it called? There's a word. There's a word. For this window, I took a Tim Holtz person and I cut her, you know, at the, just below the shoulders. So she's looking out the window. And we're going to add, I was thinking that was going to be showing, so I sewed there. That sewing, it doesn't matter now. So I'm going to add this, and I'm going to do it a little bit over so that I can cut it in the same shape. I don't like how that's, hopefully that's okay. I didn't have a full heart on that end. Hopefully it'll be fine. How much do I have hanging over? That's good. And I just want it to, I don't want it to hang off. I just want it to be going in the same kind of direction. That's fine. Now I can glue this down. Let's see, I don't want it to overlap too much because I want room for my little window things. Maybe I should put a little bit more glue on the edge. And it doesn't have to be straight, remember, because it's supposed to be wonky. Okay, let's go ahead and put glue here and here. And I think I trimmed this down again. I took it and I sewed here and around because I'm going to be sewing around the whole thing. So I had to determine where I needed it to stop. And I guessed it's not perfect, but it's fine. Okay, let's get these down. And then I just did the faux stitch with a marker. And we'll get these down. I glued her to the thing. Not really. So yeah, she's up here looking out. Well, I think they'll be fun additions to the journals. I don't know if I'm making 1 or 2. I think it just depends on how it goes. If everything goes as smoothly as this did today, then I'm only making one. I don't know. Okay, oh, and the chimney. I sewed around the chimney. Oh, it definitely needed the chimney. I'm glad I didn't forget that. So I'm going to pause this again and find some paper to back it with. And then I'll sew all the way around it and show you the final product. So be back in a minute. Okay, I'm finished. First attempt, you know. I think they turned out okay, but there's only 2 of them. So I realized that my sewing plan didn't work out quite right. I didn't ink around the back side of this one. I thought I was planning so that my sewing would just do the outer edge, but I planned it wrong. So there's that one. I still think they turned out cute. And then here is this one. I don't know. I'm gonna try some more, but probably off camera. Thank you guys so much for watching if you stuck with it, because this was difficult. Maybe if I do some better ones, then I'll show you how to think more quickly. I don't know. We'll see. But thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.